What's going on, y'all? This is Rob with CinemaBullyZ. Today I'm going to talk about something that is going to probably piss off a lot of people when it comes to the pricing of these American bullies. When you are an established breeder and you've been doing it for a long time, some of these outrageous prices that you guys see, you know, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, you know, crazy prices like that. It's understandable. I mean, you know, it takes you, you know, at least 10 years to correctly start your own bloodline or your own vision of what you're trying to bring to the table when it comes to the breed. So it's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. You know, it could be anywhere from, you know, a quarter of your life spent dealing with these dogs. So when you charge 5, 10, 15 grand, okay, it's understandable. Now, what's not understandable is the fact that you got these people that are brand new to the game. And for some reason, they think that their dogs are off the gate are worth $3,500 to $5 grand to, you know, 10 grand. So people like me, I just laugh at, you know, clowns like that, because it makes no sense at all that you think your dogs are worth that much money. Not saying they could be nice dogs. They could look nice. They could have the look. I got news for you, though. Puppies change. Not to mention, if the blood isn't line bred, inbred, most likely it's not, because most of the people that sell their dogs for these over-exaggerated prices that are new to the game usually buy a decent female and they breed it to a big-name stud, thinking that they're going to blow up. Okay. Real people, real breeders, and real dog people, dog men, dog women, they know that's bullshit. Just so you guys know. You guys look like retards. And I'm sorry for using the word retard, but you guys look stupid. And then, like I said, it's only understandable to charge big money for dogs if it is, you know, proven that your blood or your look is, you know, thrown consistently and as true as possible when you breed your dogs. So, like, for me, my first 2 litters, the most expensive dog that I sold, or even my first 3 litters, my most expensive dog I sold, I think, was $3,500. And that was my first 3 litters. Have I sold them for more? Yes. You know, ABKC champion Power Play Bullies Mimic, which I co-owned at the time. We sold puppies off of her for, you know, more money. But she was also a ABKC champion at 8 months old. So that spoke for her, you know, herself when it came to pricing her pups, on top of being inbred to her half-brother. So that was a, you know, tight line breeding, should have thrown a consistent look. So, you know, there's certain circumstances where, yeah, you can, you know, charge a certain amount of money for these dogs, but if your dog is not in the show ring, if your dog is not correct, if it has breathing problems, hip dysplasia, easty-westy, lacks bone, lacks breed type, what makes you think you guys are selling dogs for, you know, $3,500 and up? And everyone wants to make these stupid ass posts. Oh, you can't change the price on the dogs because, you know, that's going to mess the market up for us and da-da-da-da-da. No, it's not going to mess the market up for the real breeders that know what they're doing, that have, you know, their blood locked in to what they know what it's going to throw. All you new people or inexperienced breeders that think you're going to charge, you know, like I said, $3,500 plus for these dogs, you guys bumped your heads, because you wonder why you guys have half your litter still when they're 12 weeks old. Because no one's going to buy them, and then you guys end up dropping the price. You know, keep dropping the price until eventually somebody buys one or buys them. So, what I'm getting at, price these dogs, number one, to the market around you. Number two, look how they're bred. Like, you can't charge like a ridiculous amount of money for dogs that aren't gonna be something. You know, not saying they gotta be a, you know, grand champion material dog, but they gotta be a good looking dog at least. Like, you know, minimum, you know, color correct, hopefully no health problems or genetic issues, and, you know, have the pedigree to back what you're trying to produce. So I just don't get how people want to charge these ridiculous prices for these dogs. Most money I spent on a dog was $5,000, and he died before he was 2. So that shows you another thing too. You guys spending a ridiculous amount of money on these dogs. Their health isn't guaranteed. Heart murmurs, other problems can develop all the way to the dogs are 1.5 to 2 years old. So that has to be played into a factor also when you're buying these dogs. So, you know, if you want to make fast money and do it the wrong way, you know, sell your dogs how you want. But if you want to do it the right way and be able to, like, you know, sleep at night, sell these dogs appropriately to, you know, what you're actually doing. Because all you're doing, you might think you're saving the market, but you're actually messing it up. Because people are buying these dogs for a lot of money, and the dog turns out looking like shit. And then they're like, wow, I can't believe I spent fucking $5,000 or $6,000 or, you know, $10,000 on this dog, and it looks like a pit bull or is fucked up or has a genetic problem. And then, you know, some breeders make it right, some breeders don't. And that's a whole nother issue. But, like I said, price these dogs correctly and know that nothing's guaranteed, you know, when you're bringing these dogs, unless you have years of your own blood behind it and you know that your blood does not throw any issues. So, hope this helped you guys out when you guys are looking for dogs or looking for studs or looking for a new puppy for your house. I mean, if it's a pet, you can get whatever dog you want. But if you want a show quality dog, then you got to really look at everything. The pedigree, how they look. Try to get as much, you know, information on the dogs as possible when it comes to their health and all that stuff. So, hope that helped you guys out. And follow or subscribe. Follow me on Instagram too. CinemaBullyZ NJ. Hit the like button. Comment if you want. Let me know what you think. And see you guys soon. All right, later.